New Year's resolutions. I made one resolution. What I'm going to talk about today is letting you know how I'm doing with it. My resolution was to drink more water. Basically what I was doing before New Year's. I was drinking one cup of coffee. Now this cup holds about 12 ounces maybe. It's a pretty substantial cup. That much coffee. And drinking what was left in my, I forget, this is it. Oh, this one's a Yeti in my cup. I keep this by my bed at night. And during the night when I rouse just a bit, I'll take a couple sips out of it. So it usually has a little bit gone. Well, it's full of ice and then water and then flavor. So by morning, there's probably so much in there, maybe. So I drink the rest of that. And sometimes a glass of buttermilk. Occasionally a cup of tea. That was it. Oh, and occasionally, several times a week, a container of kombucha. Beginning January 1st, I added to that this container, usually filled right up to here, with water and generally with flavor in it. I have all of these flavors, and all of them are sugar-free flavors to choose from, so that the water is a little easier to consume. Starting February 1st, that was yesterday, instead of one of these full, I started drinking 2 of them full. Today on this one, instead of flavor, I'm going to add mint tea. I'm going to have to set that down and pour that in there off camera because I can't hold the camera and do the tea without spilling. Okay. And that didn't hold that whole cup, so I still have tea in there to drink and a little bit of flavor in my water. This is my first one for today, so I will drink all of this plus the tea and then drink all of this one more time. Plus my coffee cup that I showed you earlier. Also, I drank my coffee already today, and I will. That's full of tea now, so getting more liquid in me than I did before. This is mint tea. No, this is English breakfast tea, and this is mint tea. So, yes, I'm doing well on my resolutions. The only days that I didn't quite make my goal were a couple weekends ago when I was in a location where it just wasn't convenient to drink more water. Although I did pretty good. I came really close. Well, chances are you already know that water is good for you. Sometimes water is referred to as the elixir of life, and this is for a good reason. Every part of your body, every system, needs water in order to survive. Water helps to regulate body temperature. It keeps the joints lubricated. It prevents infection, and it carries nutrients to the cells of the body. Also, the liver and kidneys work to get rid of toxins in the body, and these organs rely on water to complete their job. About 60% of one's body the weight of one's body is made up of water. While a person can survive without food for many weeks, dehydration can kill you in just a few days or maybe even hours, depending on the environment and temperature. And I'm living proof of that because of my heat stroke that I had this summer, the consequences of which resulted in the burns on my legs when I fell on the hot cement on the hottest day of the year. The air temperature was 110, and the cement, with the sun beating down on it, I'm sure was quite a bit more than that. And I'm still living with those consequences. Plus, the heat stroke caused my body temperature to go way past what is recommended. And they took me right into emergency, way past in front of. They took me in front of all the people waiting already because it was a life or death situation. Because I had apparently become dehydrated, even though I was drinking more than what I showed you that I normally drink, just because I knew it was outdoors in the heat. But we had been in the shade and I had been drinking water, but it wasn't enough. Dehydration is caused by more water moving out of the cells of your body than into them. And when this happens, it is not just water that's being lost. Electrolytes such as potassium and sodium, which are critical for cell function, are also being lost. So staying hydrated is important, and just one of the many reasons that we all should be drinking water. I'm going to list for you today 20 other health benefits of drinking water. 1, it lowers blood pressure. When you drink plenty of water, the more fluids that will leave the blood vessels. When more fluid is leaving the blood vessels, your blood vessels will then relax. And when your blood vessels are relaxed, your blood pressure is going to be lower. If you eat too much salt, or if you do not drink enough water, water can accumulate in your blood vessels, and this can contribute to your blood pressure. And if your blood pressure becomes too high, it can cause the blood vessel to burst, and this may lead to kidney disease or a stroke. Point number 2. Drinking water reduces the risk of stroke, heart attack, and lowers cholesterol. Lower cholesterol levels will reduce your risk of developing arteriosclerosis, which is the blockage of your coronary, that's hard to say, arteries. And when your arteries become blocked, it can lead to having a heart attack or a stroke. So it's recommended to drink at least 8 glasses of water each day. So am I up to those 8 glasses? I'm not sure I'm quite there, but with the addition of drinking 2 of those large jars, and I'm thinking that has at least probably 24 ounces in it. So that would be 1, 2, 3. If I drink 2 of those, that's 6 cups of water, or 6 glasses of water, plus a little more. I'm close. And that's drinking those 8 glasses reduces your risk quite a bit. Point number 3, water moisturizes your skin. Drinking enough water is important for the health of your skin, and it helps deliver important nutrients to your skin. When you drink water, you improve skin elasticity, and that's what helps to prevent wrinkles. Yeah, wrinkles, I got a lot of them down here. Essentially, drinking plenty of water, it delays the process of aging because it wards off the appearance of fine lines as well as wrinkles. I think good genes help that too, because I often have people tell me I don't look my age, even though I'm not drinking enough water. I'm lucky, I guess. I don't look quite my age, although without makeup and when my hair is all messy, and well, I can look pretty close to my age sometimes. I have a birthday coming up in 2 weeks, and I will be 1 year past being 3/4 of a century old. Now, you can figure that one out. Yeah, that's how old I am. Drinking water also helps you get rid of any toxins that are picked up through the skin, and it helps your skin look clearer. I'm thinking that if I drink more water, it's going to help my legs heal faster. Maybe part of the reason they haven't healed as fast as I've been wanting. Well, I know part of it's my diabetes, but drinking more water might be a key also. We shall see as I improve my water drinking abilities. Point number 4, it reduces acne. And if you have acne, I suggest you look up and see how water helps with that. I have not had acne since I was in high school. Thank the Lord for that. Point number 5, it reduces water retention, and that often shows up as swollen hands, feet, legs, even belly. And diuretics are often prescribed as a treatment for that. And I've noticed a year or two ago, maybe 3 years, my doctor changed my blood pressure medicine to include a diuretic, so that helps me combat that. But drinking water is going to help with that water retention. It kind of seems contradictory, but if you are retaining water, it is actually a sign of dehydration, and drinking more water is what you need to do. Being adequately hydrated will reduce fluid retention. Also, eating too much salt. Now, our body requires a certain amount of salt, but drinking water can flush the excess salt from our system. Point number 6. If you drink enough water, your overall health is going to improve. And when your body is not getting enough, when your body's not getting enough water, toxins will saturate the blood, and the blood flow will slow down. And a saturated blood has many toxins that are stored in the cells instead of being excreted out of your body. I do know that drinking more water makes me have to use the restroom more often, but that's a good thing. This blood with more water will have, when you don't have enough water, will have less oxygen. And that means that your brain and other organs are not getting enough oxygen, which can make you feel bad. If you have days when you don't feel bad, consider drinking some more water. Your cells that are not functioning properly can cause other health problems, including cancer. Point number 7 has to do with energy levels. Water creates magnetic and electrical energy in every cell of your body. And it can give you a natural energy boost. So if you're feeling low on energy, drink some more water. Some people drink caffeinated drinks in order to boost their energy level. I start out my day with a caffeinated drink. I don't like decaffeinated coffee, but I do try to drink tea that's decaffeinated when I drink tea. Although my English breakfast tea that I have sitting over there, I think it does have caffeine in it. But the caffeine is not sustainable because caffeine actually promotes dehydration. So limit your coffee and tea. Anything, well, colas, pop, as we call it here in Oregon, often contains caffeine also. So I'm not saying give it up. I'm not going to give up my 1 cup of coffee. I'm just saying limit. Do not go overboard drinking. Some people will drink pop after pop or cup after cup of coffee. Try to stop doing that and just limit yourself to maybe 1 a day. Drinking lots of water can help you reduce fatigue as well as boosting your energy. It provides your body with all that it needs to function. Point number 8. Water helps to prevent headaches. If you suffer from frequent headaches, try increasing the amount of water that you drink every day, because those headaches sometimes are caused by dehydration. Drinking more water will ensure you that you're hydrated and will likely decrease the number of headaches you have. It's a natural remedy for headaches, and there are no side effects. So next time you get a headache, try upping the amount of water you drink and see if this helps without having to use medicine that might have some harmful side effects such as liver damage. And if you keep having headaches, despite how much water you're drinking, check with your doctor because there might be something else going on. Number 9. We talked about this already. The aging process. It has to do with the amount of acidic waste that's found in your body. And water helps to flush these out. Drink more water. Point number 10 coming up. Here we go. Point number 10. If you don't, water and weight loss. If you don't drink enough water, your body is, again, this word, dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, your metabolism, I'm having trouble saying this, metabolism will slow down. And when your metabolism slows down, it's almost impossible to lose any weight. So if you're overweight or trying to lose weight, make sure you're drinking enough water. Drinking 1 or 2 glasses when you get up in the morning and drinking water before you sit down to a meal can help your metabolism, and that helps you to lose weight. I've got more points. This one is especially for me. Number 11 is diabetic treatment. If you are currently a diabetic or at risk for diabetes, it's very important that you're drinking enough water. Excuse me. As a diabetic, your body is not capable of processing the sugar that is being eliminated through the urine. And this means that you can easily become dehydrated, and that can lead to other health problems. For this reason, if you're a diabetic like I am, make sure that you drink enough water each and every day. That helps you eliminate waste in the body, stay hydrated, and helps you keep your sugar in check. Point 12. And I have a wee bit of problem with this one too. It's joint health. Water can provide you with the minerals that you need for optimal health. The joints in your body are the cushions that support the weight of your whole body. And you need an adequate amount of water to do that. So when you don't get enough water, your spine and your joints can become severely damaged. My doctor calls mine arthritis, but that's basically what's happening in my body. Caused by thinning cartilage and herniated discs in the spine, can be eased, not cured, eased, by simply drinking enough water each day. So you need to keep your insides properly lubricated. Point number 13, cancer prevention. When you become dehydrated, I keep having to stop the video because my sisters-in-law are texting back and forth, and every time a text comes in, it pops up a little window and closes, stops everything else I'm doing, and I'm trying to make this video. But every time your body becomes dehydrated, toxins build up in your cells. When there are toxins in your cells, it may cause them to behave erratically, and they might begin multiplying and become out of control. Is taking in more water to help keep the systems within your body normal? Yeah, that should help. It also helps reduce the risk of colon and bladder cancer as well. All right, number 14, the cornea in your eyes, eye health. It's made up of 80% water. For this reason, you need to make sure you're drinking enough water. Very important for the health of your eyes. I had some problems with my eyes, which I chalked up to it, my being diabetic, but I'm sure lack of water helped. In this eye right here, my left eye, my retina became detached, and I had to have it reattached. And the reattached retina caused the cataract to mature, and so I had to have my cataract done in this eye. I have yet to need a cataract done in this eye. My eye doctor says there's a little bit of an issue there, but not enough that it needs to have anything done to it yet. I'm sure if I increase my water drinking, that will help me to stave off that for a wee bit longer too. That and just doing all the things that my eye doctor says to do for my eye health. So if you're using your eyes a lot on your job, like if you have a computer job or do a lot of reading or close work, needlework, anything that's close work where you're using your eyes constantly, take a regular break, focus on something located in the distance, and when you're doing tedious work such as editing or staring at a computer screen, this will help relax your eyes. Blinking may help you facilitate moisture and can lubricate your eye, and drinking a sufficient amount of water will help. Number 15, neurological disorders. Well, we already know not drinking enough causes dehydration. This word comes up every single point. It can damage your blood vessels. And these include the blood vessels that are in your brain. And when these blood vessels become damaged, it can lead to plaque and bleedings in the brain. And it's the basis for many neurological disorders, including multiple sclerosis, which I have been tested for, I'm going to say 35 years ago. It didn't end up being that, but they thought that was a possibility. I think the problem was I was becoming diabetic, and for some reason my doctor at that time didn't figure that out. Another neurological disorder is Alzheimer's disease. One of my sisters died with complications of Alzheimer's disease, so I know that I need to be careful and drink plenty of water. Or Parkinson's disease is another one. As we age, it's important that we drink enough water so that we can keep our brain healthy, as well as prevent neurological disorders and other diseases as well. Depression. This is point 16. Not getting enough water can cause you to have low energy levels. We talked about that already. When your energy levels are low, chances are you're going to feel bad. And when you drink enough water, it can help replenish the amount of neurotransmitters, serotonin, in your body. Of course, if you're having a problem with depression, make sure you're under a doctor's care. Drinking enough water is going to help a lot. But it may not be the only thing that you need to take care of. So make sure that you're under a doctor's care if you're fighting depression, because it's nothing to fool around with. It means that it could mean you're simply feeling down, but it could be something more serious. So drink plenty of water, and that will help. Number 17. When you do not drink enough water throughout the day, you may find that you have difficulty sleeping at night. For this reason, because you do not have enough water in your system, your body will not produce enough melatonin. And melatonin is what is responsible for regulating your sleeping patterns. When your body is not producing melatonin, it can cause all sorts of problems. So drink plenty of water. You think, if I drink water before bed, I'll have to get up and use the bathroom. Get up and use the bathroom then. It's more important that you are sleeping well. And if your bladder gets full, you will wake up and need to make a little trip. But sleeping well wards off a number of other health problems also. And sleep problems can cause any depression you might have to worsen. So do what you can to get plenty of sleep. Point number 18. 18, 19, 20. I've just got 3 more to tell you. Number 18. Digestion. Water is an important part of the digestive system. And as mentioned, drinking enough water will help you increase your metabolism. Water is used throughout the entire digestive system to help the process of breaking down the food that you eat. And if you're drinking plenty of water, you will be less bloated, and your body will be getting rid of excess toxins regularly. This includes producing regular bowel movements, poop, which is extremely important in cleaning our bodies. Eating enough fiber and drinking enough water are both important parts of getting rid of harmful toxins. Is water important? 2 more points. Osteoporosis prevention. Oh boy. Yes, I'm taking special medicine for mine. So I see that not drinking enough water might have played a part in this. In order to form strong bones, it's important to maintain hydration. And there has been some research that has shown that not drinking enough water may lead to losing calcium within the bones. This loss of calcium in the bones can lead to the bones becoming brittle. When the bones do not have enough water and lose calcium, they can break much easier. While losing calcium is a natural part of the aging process, some of this loss can be prevented by making sure that you drink enough water each and every day. We are on point number 20, the very last one. And nowadays, this is a very important one. Point number 20 is immunity. Perhaps the biggest benefit for drinking plenty of water is the fact that your body will boost immunity. Drinking water will help you fight off diseases such as the flu, as well as other ailments like heart attacks and kidney stones. And yes, I suspect that thing that we've been dealing with the last couple of years. Water with lemon is used for ailments such as intestinal problems, respiratory disease, arthritis, etc. Overall, drinking enough water can greatly improve your health, as well as boost your immunity levels and help with your overall better feeling. We all want to be as well as we can be. So, I know that was long, but it was important. And if you listened clear to the end, be sure you're drinking enough water. May the good Lord surround you with his love and his blessings. And drink plenty of his water, as well as the water that we drink every day to keep us hydrated. This is Darlene from Darlene's channel, signing out. I need to go drink some more water.